Hey, hey, hey. What's up, y'all? Yep, I got time today. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Today is September 28th, it's 6:34. Stacking the deck, okay? Got a little energy today, y'all. So, shuffle them in, please. Thank you. Somebody made an unfavorable decision. What's going on in spirit? What's the message for the collective? Okay. When someone means something to you, they should tell you. And learn my lesson, be quiet. Somebody got a sister. What's this? Death spell. So it's ooh, child. I ain't slow, but I ain't fast either. Smarter than everyone around them. Ooh, child. What the heck? So there's a sister out here that thinks they smarter than everybody around them. Okay? This blue here, this is giving me Aquarian energy, air energy. Could be water. I ain't slow, but I ain't fast either, yeah. What's going on here? Damn. Spirit talking. What's going on with these people out here in these streets? We have a crisis friend. Okay, this could be somebody that always only came around when they needed something. Alright, take it oversharing. Okay, spirit. What else? And then we got the original trapper. Yeah, the devil. Somebody fell for it, always acting like they don't like somebody. Okay? So this is a sister that always act like they don't like somebody. They didn't like somebody or they don't. They thought they were smarter than everyone. Somebody felt like you were only disposable only when you were needed, right? Yeah, that crisis friend. They only call when they in fucking crisis. You know, when they going through, when a man done broke their heart, when they need a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? Come on, spirit. Only time they fuck with you, right? Yeah, well, somebody out here doing death spells. This could be on a sister. Oh shit, and a brother. Child, stop playing. So we got a sister and a brother out here. Oh, sucky now. What y'all out here doing? They were crisis friends. So these are two siblings that would look out for each other. When the other one will fuck up or something, the other one would cover for them. So that's these two. This brother and sister, yeah, they could have did some shit they ain't had no business doing out here. Yeah, thought they were smart and everybody around them, yeah. Tricksters, I heard. Ooh, I heard thing one and thing two. That's them. What we got here? How many times they put you on the chopping block instead of themselves? And this is spirit talking. Spirit says somebody has tried to sacrifice you a few times. Tried to look, something's happening really fast. That fell on out. Something happening fast. Mm-hmm. These two siblings could have been going around acting like they didn't like each other, or you know what I'm saying, or they had some kind of issue with each other behind the scenes. These two motherfuckers was scamming and plotting together. Yes, they was. Whenever one would do something fucked up and get caught up in something, they call that brother. Whenever that brother would have a problem with something, they call that sister. But they don't like each other. Yeah, talk about that shit. What's going on here, spirit? What's this? You are brilliant. Somebody feels like you're brilliant. You're very smart. Mm-hmm. I heard too smart. Somebody could have been jealous of your intellect. This brother. What we got here? Don't come near me with that crackhead shit. Ooh, child. Ooh, wee. Now who's that for, spirit? What's this? Don't come near me with that crackhead shit. What's that, spirit, for the for the collective? Oh, gee. What's this message? I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. What's going on here, spirit? Well, somebody listen. It is what it is, right? What we got here? It says Rubik's Cube. You figured somebody out. Somebody was out here acting like a crackhead. This could be a brother. What we got? Ooh, I seen a wooden casket. Yeah, somebody out here planting that shit. A plant without water will die. You figured out what they were doing, what they were trying to do. Yeah, they were trying to hold back some kind of emotional stability for you. Yeah, the plant without water, you need water, you need sun, you need nurturing, you need somebody to watch out for. Otherwise, it's just going to dry up and just swivel, what do you call it, wither away. Oh, okay, what's this? Because they jumping out. Look, we got misery here. Yeah, see, I told you they was holding back emotional support from you. Somebody wanted you to be miserable, in misery. Yeah, easy for this shit to work, right? I promised God if he brought my children back to me so I could see if they're okay. Even if they didn't want a relationship with me, I would accept it. Man, that shouldn't have been in there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Always acting like they don't like them. This could be your children, if these are grown children. Okay? Even if they didn't want a relationship with me, you would accept it. So these could be your children, collective. Take it how it resonates, or this could be siblings, your siblings. Okay. But with that card there, because I know what that card's about. This could be somebody's children. Okay. What's the message, spirit? What we got here? You can learn a lot from a dummy. And what we got? Unhappy people. Somebody thought they had you. Yeah, with that misery energy, with that a plant without water will die. So they didn't want you to thrive. They didn't want you to shine and, and be in your natural state. And people, see you. Because that's what plants and flowers do. People see them, right? You don't keep them hidden, right? You put them on display so people can see them and they flourish from love, from the energy and nourishment, right? Come on, spirit. Yes, sir. I want to remember them as they are. Wow, wow. Wow. Damn. This is that compassion. That's that compassion I was talking about in the last one. Yeah, she snatched it away from you, Linus. Somebody could have took somebody's security, something that made them feel safe. Somebody could have did something to somebody like that to try to keep some kind of control over them. Okay, to keep them needing them, keep them dependent on them. You know what I mean? Have them thinking that they can't do anything without them. Yeah. Ooh, child. What's going on here? What's this message? Wow. So now I understand when someone means something to you, you should let them know. Yeah. That dude messed up the game for you. For all y'all, go whoop his ass. What's that about? Hand to hand. So somebody, look, to stack the deck. I can't make it up. So somebody, that dude messed up the game for you. Go whoop his ass. So somebody could be trying to take out, wait a minute, somebody could be trying to say that you are closed off, because this is that energy of, people trying to get close to you and you being very closed off because somebody hurt you. You know what I mean? So You know, people could be getting mad because you don't allow them, you know, to come in and use you with this crisis friend energy. You don't let them come in and use you, you know what I mean? Use you for your resources when they need help. But when you need them, there ain't no fucking way around. Where to be found, right? So hand to hand stacking the deck. This is somebody paying for something just so they can have an upper hand. So they can have an upper hand over someone, right? Yeah. So they could, you know, they could win. They could come out on top. Okay? Whatever that looks like, whatever that death spell energy is, whatever endings they were trying to make. You know, what's the spirit? You're getting lost. Uh-oh. Bill Withers, ain't no sunshine. What's this? You're getting lost, spirit. Somebody's going the wrong way. Spirit could be telling me I'm getting lost. Hand to hand stacking the deck. That's an exchange of money. So there was an exchange of money here, so that somebody could stack the deck, have the outcome that they wanted, right? What we got here? It says accelerated motion. Then we got fast and accelerated motion, and be patient. Spirit said be patient. Whatever this is, yeah, she snatched it away from you, Lion. Somebody tried to take something from you, something that brought you some kind of security. All right, so or that's what that attempt was. What's going on here? Wow, Spirit said just be patient. Something's happening in accelerated motion. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Okay, what's going on here, Spirit? Somebody count their chickens before they hatch. Can I get a few more? Let me get some other. We're gonna get the graffiti. What we got here? Try to block your movement. I'm telling you, they tried to cause endings for you. I envy your ability to say no. This is somebody that got a drug habit. Take that how it resonates. This is somebody that's got a habit. Yeah, and they feel like you're brilliant, like you're smart. You know, you're strong. I envy your ability to say no. And I feel like this is somebody that knows you don't want them coming near you with that crackhead shit, with those crackhead moves, those crackhead motives, that crackhead energy. Listen, because I know what it looked like. Bitch, I know firsthand about that shit. So, hello. It is what it is. What's going on here? Anything else for my collective? Yeah, they was jealous and envious of you moving forward. Your ability to say no, you know, to love yourself and stop, you know, allowing them to fucking use you and abuse you and try to cheat you. That's what I'm hearing. I heard try to cheat you. What's going on here, Spirit? They thought they had you. Look, this is the long goodbye. Connection slowly fading without confrontation. Candle slowly burning instead of blowing it out. Maybe you try to give somebody grace. You know, look, they ain't gonna show up though. Empty promises, unreliable, non-committal, vanishing acts, disappointments, and burnt bridges. That's all this person's got to offer. And I feel like you've been very patient with this person. You got to be patient out here. I feel you did. Well, I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying be patient. This person's gonna just, you know, give them enough rope. They're gonna hang themselves. You know, they're gonna just go away because they can't really, you know, keep competing with you. They don't have the strength, the energy, or the tenacity because they're caught up. Grandma, and that's what your grandma said. Ooh, look, come on, Granny. Old figure who helps you out, someone who loves you dearly without judgment, a wise soul. So your grandmother could be showing up to this energy, sinking feeling. Somebody's having that sinking feeling like they may have made the wrong choice. They had a bad hunch about someone proves true. Sense of dread and anxiety, worrisome, realization, foreboding. Yeah. I feel like your grandmother's here to protect you. Yeah, and somebody's getting that sinking feeling about, you know, having a bad, you know, They just shared vision. Partnering with others who share your dreams, sense of alignment, working together, shared purpose. Somebody feels like, you know, you're going to just align yourself with other people that share your vision, that, you know, that respect you, that appreciate you for what you bring to the table, right? What you, because they didn't appreciate you. They were very greedy and selfish. I'm picking up an entitled energy, like you're supposed to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And they was okay with it. They was okay with doing whatever the fuck they want to with their lives, but when their lives became shambles, you was right there to help them, right? But they never gave you your flowers. You hear me? Yeah, and now somebody's starting to have, somebody could need your ass, and it's like, you ain't gonna be there. You know, somebody, you know, could have really taken advantage of the fact that you show up for them. They got a sinking feeling now that you're going to connect with other people, you know, other people that will take you in like family. You understand? And will be your family, because family ain't always blood. Family is those people that love and respect you and appreciate you in their life. Feel like you add value to their life. You know what I mean? The only value you added to these folks' lives was what you had that they could use and abuse, you know. Spirit, what's going on here? Can I get some more friends? The mask slip. Listen, it's over. You see these people for exactly who the fuck they are. Somebody feel like y'all got some unfinished business, but I don't feel like you do. You know? I don't feel like it says something left incomplete, unresolved issues or emotions that linger. Story hasn't ended quite yet. Yeah, their facades falling. Yeah, they all this fake happy they got it going on. That shit's starting to be revealed. The true self, they're being exposed. Yeah, for who they are and how they didn't show up for you. They didn't show up for you. Gatekeeping. I'm telling you, somebody trying to block your movements. Trying to control access. Who has access to you? You know what I'm saying? Spreading rumors to keep people from coming towards you, from supporting you. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yes. This is somebody that tried to alienate you. Yeah, they tried to alienate you, Spirit. Look, now they doing the blame game. Now they blaming each other. Or they could be trying to blame you, but you ain't got shit to do with this. You ain't got nothing to do with it. This is all they shit. They own that. Not taking accountability, the voice responsibility, playing the victim. Accusatory protects to try to keep themselves from, you know, being exposed. Yeah, but see, you're going through your spiritual revolution. They ain't got shit on you. Significant transformation in your beliefs, your visions, and your consciousness on an individual and societal level. You raise your vibration. You stop letting people use you for your spiritual gifts, because you got spiritual gifts. All right? You have a vibe about you that a lot of people will gravitate towards. You have a lot of healing energy about you. You can help people, you know, in multiple areas. This ain't just about, you know, on a spiritual level. You can help people with their taxes or something like that, or you could be a nurse, and you know what I'm saying. You got gifts. You know, they didn't want you to be seen as somebody that people could count on. Yeah, I heard misery loves fucking company. They're miserable. Look, Spirit said it's the end of the road. Yep, it's the end of the road. Just be patient. It'll all come around. Look, because they fucked around and found out. Yep, somebody fucked around and found out. Or they're about to. Relationship or projects are coming to an avoidable end. Nowhere else to go. It ends here. Nothing left. When somebody feels like they got unfinished business, Spirit said, nah, this is over. This is a fucking wrap. Your grandmother said this is a wrap. Sit your ass down and eat this, have this milk and cookies. Or they telling you that. Look, this is a frenzied follower. This is somebody that follows you, follows your social media. This is somebody you told to kick rocks. Yeah, you wasn't trying to have that shit. Yeah. Refusing to forgive and forget. Throwing someone in the trash. This could have been somebody that did that shit to you. Take that how it resonates. Or they wanted people to with this gatekeeping energy. Spirit said, because you's a real one. With the Mikes and the Nikes, say, yeah, you're the real one. Yeah, somebody got burnout blues. Why? Because, look, rigged, what did I say? They tried to stack the cards. They tried to rig something so that it would go in their way. They wanted to have some kind of control over your fucking life, over how people see you. Wow. Somebody's burnt the F out, man, for real. Anything else, Spirit? When you were in these people's lives, they never showed you how much you meant to them. They never showed you how much they appreciated what you brought to the table. They never did. Only times that they would be around is when they was in fucking crisis. I'm telling you. Yeah. And you decided their failure to fucking plan is not your fucking emergency. That's what you showed them. They didn't like that shit. Look, accidental confession. Somebody finna telling themselves, yep, they did it. Yeah, they did it. They did it because they probably need you again. They probably fucking need you again. Yeah. They know that you closed this door. You know what I mean? You're no longer that passive, aggressive energy. Passive, I heard. Just passive. You know, that you just keep being there and being there without receiving anything fucking back. That's some bullshit. That's crazy. What we got here? Gap year. This would be somebody that you could be a little older. Y'all could be like very close in age if this is a sibling. Okay? Or these siblings could be close in age with that gap year energy. But it says taking a break. A break to figure out what you want. Resting period. A time out from reality. Yes, when you take a break off of from college, from high school, a year before you go to college, or when you finish college, you take a year out before you go to work or some shit like that. Or a year for internships or something like that. You know what I mean? To learn, to get acclimated to something. What's the spirit? Fake applause. Look at this. Yeah. That's all it went. Insincere or forced expressions of approval or appreciation. Fake compliments, superficial support. That's exactly what these people were in your life. Look, you are walking towards a more supportive circle, like I said. And that's what spirit, that's where your grandmother is guiding you. And that's what they're afraid of. Somebody's afraid of you going towards a more supportive circle and them looking bad. Hey, that's on fucking them. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted a better story, they should have treated you better. They should have played a better part. You know what the fuck? What's going on here? Can I get one for my collective? They should have played a better role if they wanted, you know, different, what do you call that shit after a show? Reviews. Spirit, what's the message? All right. It says you can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Stop playing with me. Nope. Is there a secret you're keeping? Is ego keeping you from being honest about who you really are? Go ahead and admit where you fucked up. Seriously. We're all fuck ups in some way. Welcome to being human. But you do you, baby. There it is. That's y'all's message. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all. Stay up.